Why yes, I did watch Where the Crawdads Sing with a collectible Minions cup I got from concessions, and I was the only one in the packed theater doing so. Hey, who here hasn't read the book? I bet it's this guy. So yes, Where the Crawdads Sing is based on a best-selling novel, and if you didn't know that going in, it probably wouldn't take you very long to figure it out. If you told the machine to make you a mediocre movie based on a popular book, it would probably give you something like this. It's one of those that's got cryptic narration throughout that sounds like you're listening to a book on tape. They title drop the movie not once, but twice. And there's that first kiss amongst the wind and the leaves that looks like Nick Sparks porn. It's a murder trial film where the body of popular local Chase Andrews is found, and the local swamp girl, nicknamed the Marsh Girl, is captured and charged with murder. The rest of the movie plays out with scenes of the trial and also extended flashbacks showing her life story, but mainly the love triangle part between that rat bastard Chase and the kind-hearted but cold-footed Tate. The movie will get so deep into the romantic flashbacks that there were a couple of times that I forgot there was a murder trial going on. And the trial part is pretty by the numbers. The prosecutor will think he has damning evidence, but then the defense attorney gives shocking reasonable doubt that makes the crowd go. It's also paced a bit weird, in that the characters look exactly the same throughout about 90% of it, so at one point, I was thinking that only a couple of months have gone by, but really it was several years. What carries the movie is the acting. It's all around a very well-acted film. Daisy Edgar Jones, who was recently in Under the Banner of Heaven, which she was excellent in, turns in a great performance in this movie too, and she keeps it engaging despite the flaws. There are some that look a little older than their characters. Someone will go, "Social services is gonna come for you," and I'm like, why? She's like 25. There's characters that I'm sure are maybe a bit deeper in the book. David Strathairn's good, even if the character is not much beyond the simple southern lawyer who's gonna win this case for this innocent child. Garrett Dillahunt plays the drunken, abusive dad, and it's a role he could have played in his sleep. He's good, but there isn't much to the character beyond that, especially after we saw Jeremy Davies play a very three-dimensional version of this character type in The Black Phone. Also, Dillahunt more or less just disappears from the movie. There's also one character who comes in near the end, and it took me a while to figure out who the guy was supposed to be. I'm sitting there like, who in the hell is that? Did I miss something? All that being said, it's an easy movie to get caught up in. It's one of those films like Redeeming Love, where had it been made about 40 years ago, it'd be an amazingly batshit Pia Zadora movie, and probably be awesome. The movie is better than Redeeming Love, I'll give it that. It's the kind of film that'll get a lot of play on the Hallmark Channel, or CMT. One where if it were playing on TV over at my grandma's house, I'm sure I'd get sucked into it like it's an episode of Matlock. Hell, when the lawyer puts on a white suit, it almost turns into that near the end. I was genuinely curious where this trial was going and what the answer was gonna be. I'll give the movie a C+. It's very well acted, but I wouldn't say it's worth seeing in theaters. It's perfectly serviceable at home. It's like a theatrical C+, but a made-for-TV B-, if that makes sense. And yes, I know I still gotta see Paws of Fury. The audience thinks I'm gonna love it. They predicted a D, which it's rare for the poll to go that low. I wasn't able to see it last night, but I am going to see it this morning, so I'll have a review up for that later. See you then.